In this video, we will see different mechanisms related to context-free grammar and languages. One of them is a language of a grammar. What is a language? When there is any grammar, there is also a language related to that grammar. A word of a language is generated by applying productions of a finite number of times. Language is nothing but the collection of different words. Okay. Language is nothing but the collection of words, and these words are generated by applying productions. Okay, grammar is building a language, and language is generated by number of productions, and the finite number of these productions will generate a different words. So, derivation of a string should start from the start symbol and the final string should consist of terminals. Means these are some rules related to grammar, means language of a grammar. So, every grammar consists of number of productions. Okay. Now, this number of productions while derived a string. What is a string? Final answer of a grammar is nothing but a string, and this string should be a collection of terminals. Okay, and we have seen that these terminals are nothing but the small letters. Okay, so in a specific defining terms, we will see it again as if G is a grammar, then it should be with some start symbol, that is S, and it consists of number of terminals, that is a tree. Then the grammar should be such a that, or it is a language of a set G is nothing but language of a particular grammar will generate different words, and that words be the collection of different terminals. Star means the combination of these terminals, and this starting symbol must apply some terminals with some grammar rules will produce a word. So this is the basic mechanism or defining feature of any language. Means if there is any grammar, then there is compulsorily a start symbol, T is a set of terminals, and G generates the language, and that language will be L of G equals to, it is a collection of words, and the words are subparts of the terminals, means these are made from the terminals, and the starting symbol with some terminals and grammar rules, means productions, generate the word. Now, if the production is applied once, means when this production rule is applied only once, means only one term is derived, then we can write as alpha generates the beta with some grammar rules. And when it is applied a number of times, means when it is alpha gives beta single times, means suppose S gives P, P gives Q, and Q gives A. This, for example, some sample production grammar. Then, if such a grammar is applied only once, then this mechanism will follow. But if it is applied multiple times, then star will appears here. So, these are the some terms related to the grammar or language of a grammar. Now, what is the derivation or what is the yield? I am talking from so many times about grammar yields something, or grammar is a string is output of a grammar, or it is derived from a grammar. So what is derivation, what is string, and what is yield of a grammar? For example, S is a starting symbol and it is like, and P is connection of, and suppose Q is nothing but the CC. This is some grammar. Then, by applying the derivations, means starting from start symbol rule, for example, APA, then P will be replaced with epsilon, then it should generate AA, or P will be replaced with this, means A, B, Q, B, A. Then again replace Q with this C, C. Then A, B, C, C, B, A. So this is the yield of a grammar, or it is a string, or it is the derived version of any grammar, and that should be the part of a language. So these are some basic mechanisms. Now we will see the derivations can be done in the two forms, that is the sentinel form and a parse tree form. Now derivations can be done in two terms, and that is first is nothing but sentential form, and second is nothing but a parse tree form. We will see each of them one by one. First of all, we will see the sentential form. For example, I will write one grammar and having some production rules. Then, what is the sentential form of the derivation of a grammar? That is, for example, we are having a grammar that is S is a starting symbol and it is having productions like A, 1, B. It is a first production. Suppose A is represented like 0A or epsilon, and again B is represented like 0B or 1B or epsilon. So this is a one grammar. Now if we want to express this grammar in its context-free grammar's definitive terms, that is a VTPS, then how should we it? V is nothing but the number of set of terminals. So non-terminals. So here how many are capital letters? S, A, P. So V is nothing but the number of capital letters. T is the terminals. Terminals means what? The small symbols appearing in your grammar. Epsilon is not a part of a terminal. So here only 0 and 1 are the part of a terminal. Now P is nothing but the set of productions. So suppose it's a production 1, production 2, production 3. So it is a collection of P1, P2, P3. Now S is nothing but the start symbol, but here start symbol is again S. Now if we want to generate a string from this grammar, or you have provided one string and asked to derive that from the grammar, then it should be in a sentential form. Then how we can derive that string? Suppose that string is nothing but 00101, means this is a string, and that the task for us is that we have to generate this string from starting from the starting symbol of the grammar. For example, you have this much production rules for deriving a grammar. For example, you have to derive this like, for example, you will start from A1B. It should be your knowledge to apply which part of the productions to acquire this string. Suppose it is A1B. You have to collect here 0 zeros. How zeros will be collected? By replacing A with 0. Suppose 0 A1. If we replace B again with, we have to again apply the 0 1. So if you apply 0B, then it should be 0B now. Or you can keep it as it is, and after that you can write the explanation for this or production. If it is a 0, but A can be again applied here 0. So it is a 00A 1B. And this A can be replaced by epsilon. So it is a 001B. Now, what is the next replacement? To replace the 001B, now it is a part for B. Here, 0 zeros are covered. 1 is there. You have to only cover the 01. How 01 is covered? Suppose you will replace 0B. So 0010B. So again you have to acquire here the 1. Then again B is having the production 1B. So if you will replace 0, 0, 1, 0, 1B, then finally you have taken the answer like 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Now B is there. But here B is having the replacement as epsilon. So your answer is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So this is the mechanism of using the sentinel form for deriving a string from any grammar. Now I will take one more example to derive a string from any grammar for by using the sentinel form. For example, there is a grammar of the type excuse A1B. I will take the same grammar again, that is A gives 0A or epsilon, B gives 0B or 1B or epsilon, and now we are having the string for derivation, that is the 1001. Now how I will get this answer from this grammar. Carefully see here that here 1 is there, then 0 zeros are there, and then 1 is there. Suppose we will start with A1B. Now see here that if we replace A with 0A, then 0 will appear here, but it is not for our final answer. Means replacing A with 0A is not in use. If we replace directly A with epsilon, then we can avoid this part. Means how it will derive? Replace A with epsilon means it will generate only 1B. Now answer containing 1 here also contain 1 means it is the correct way. Now if we replace B with, means there are three chances 0B, 1B or epsilon. Now we are requiring here the 2 times zeros means replace this B 2 times with this production means 1 0B, then again you have to replace this B with 0B. So 1 0 0B. Now you have to require here the, means you are requiring here the 1 for the answer. Now it is again having the answer like 1B means production will 1B. So we will replace here 1 0 0. Again B is replaced with 1B. And now here you have reached to your final answer. Then finally replace B with epsilon, and that is 1001. So this is the way of deriving any string from a given grammar by using the sentential form. Thank you so much.